Yeah, this stuff is weird. I'm looking at all them OCs. Shut up. Y'all suck. Well, that was disturbing. I ship you guys, like, low-key. Thank you for giving us the suffering of others. They need to stop updating these things, like, back to back to back. It's getting a little ridiculous. But hi, everyone. This is Jen, and welcome back to more, yes, Homestuck Beyond Canon. Here today for the November 18th update. Literally when I was gonna edit yesterday night, it uploaded. It updated, and I was like, are you serious? Bruh, so not cool. Oh my gosh, Beyond Canon. Oh my gosh, I can't even with this. But literally, we just had our first conversation between Ly'lac and Cece, which I can't wait to officially meet Cece, who is in fact a nymph. I got tripped up, okay? Because I still remember reading like a couple, like several updates back when we first got put into the chat room, where like CC kept getting banned from chat, and Champion's Tirade had to be like, yo, stop banning him from the thing. And I'm like, so it's a guy. So it's a satyr. But it's not a satyr. It's a nymph. So I'm like, okay. And meanwhile, we have freaking Terezi constantly like butting in using her like mod powers, where she's like, shut up, we don't care about this planet, we care about Vriska. And I'm like, technically that is a Vriska, it's just not the one you're used to. That is not the Vriska you know and grew up with. This is her daughter, not biologically her daughter, not raised by a Vriska. Arguably, I don't know how to feel about Kanaya and Rose, their whole situation right now. Anyway, let's actually get into this update, please. So, we're gonna be finally talking to Apocalypse, what was it? Oh, it's auguryAside. The other AA had Apocalypse in it, right? I think so. Anyway, so yep. Next, because she said please. Okay, to the Naglog. We still have the gift and it's hexed. My superior sources of intelligence have alerted me to thy recent ascent to the quiet kingdom, bathed in the wine of she who looks aside, our weaver of tendrils. Is that what they're calling Durse? Is that like Rose's kingdom is what they're calling that? Because I mean, both the creators of this of the two races here are Durse dreamers. It's not, that's not exactly fair. Okay, anyway. Oh really? Your sources told you this? Yes, my sources. And would this source happen to be a certain disgusting, backstabbing, seafoam-sucking pervert? A nymph never tells her secrets. So there's like a fourth nymph in this whole situation? What is going on? And just everyone else's. I really can't be with the two of you today. Oh, that must be why that must be why he's going by Dagger. Let me go tell her that. Wait, what? Okay. What? Interesting. So Dagger is... Okay, so Dagger is there. Okay, so there's a third. There is a character going around by Dagger, who's a satyr, and he's a backstabber. That's why he goes by Dagger, because Dagger goes into the back. So interesting. Anyway, let me go tell her that. Thou wilt no. Okay, blah 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 blah. Thou'st whilst go nowhere. I don't think whilst is a word. Whatever. Whatever yourself, LARPer. Oh, boo, just forgive us for the night, as I forgave thee. Notice how I continue to be patient and accept thy detestable curses on me, which with humility and grace, you contemptible whelp. So please forgive us. Or just me. Continue hating that degeneratus until the sun blows up for all I care. Actually, that isn't true. I do care. Forgive her at once. So is there like a multiple personality thing going on here? What's going on? The more I'm still getting really confused as I read this, like, at the start. The two brain cells are not rubbing together. They are not helping. Okay. F? No. Well, I tried. Anyway, you're asking about the purple place? So it truly is purple. Of course, I've read the accounts from the Vexpeditionists of the past, but with how untrustworthy... I can't read that. I can't say that. YouTube is gonna freaking nuke me. The TWATTS has been the past few turns. It is sometimes hard to believe, but I read on those lines. I feel that. Oh, surely thee indulged in the gift of flight that place grants, yes? Yeah, I still remember my first flight. Oh, Ly'lac, one day soon the three of us will fly together and chase the stars away. Okay, so she remembers her first flight, but it wasn't on Durst. Okay. Interesting. So flight is a thing that's capable here. Anyway. Ah, yes. Wondrous. How wondrous. Isn't it wondrous? Yeah, it was alright, I guess. I guess. If I'm being honest, it's basically just swimming, but dry, which, yeah, is kind of weird, but you get over the novelty after like a minute, and after talking to CC about it, I guess it's just like, okay, stop talking. Did thou speakst with the flocks of Eld? The flocks of Eld? Is CC flocks? Anyway, can I talk or not? When I see you, I'm going to hit you. Okay, sorry, I didn't really speak with them, but they dang sure started talking. What knowledge did they pass to thee? Nothing that crazy, TBH. Specifically, this and that. Angering, I don't know if that is a good word or a not, so I'm not gonna say it. Angering me right now. Sorry, it's honestly hard to remember. It was about a boat or something? We gotta do something about a boat? I think. Oh no, flocks of the Eld. Okay, the folk of the Eld. Okay, no, I'm getting this. Folks of the Eld. That's the horror terrors. That's what they're calling the horror terrors. And the horror terrors were talking to her. They're talking to Ly'lac. And so they're like, there's a boat. Probably Jake's boat. They're like, there's a boat. It's out in space. It got hit by a laser from a light aspect player from another universe. Anyway. Okay, I'll reflect on this and share my findings later. Wait. I almost forgot. There was one more thing. Oh. Yes, they made it sound like it was less of a priority, but still important, but it was also for you specifically? Me. They wanted to talk to me. Yeah, I guess so. Zounds, I can't believe they actually wanted to talk to me. I'm sounding very Kanaya. I shouldn't be slipping into Kanaya voice because she's not British. She's just pompous. Zounds. I can't believe they actually wanted to talk to me. Have my efforts finally been acknowledged? Bah! I'm becoming flush with emotion. What was it? What did they have to say? They said, do not drag this out. They said to tell you to be nice to her, whatever that means. What? Oh, I'm assuming it's about you-know-who? Yes, most likely. Well, I thank thee for that. That's all? Yes? Was there more? There wasn't. I guess I just never thought... I guess I just thought you'd be more upset to hear that. I don't know why. I just thought you'd flip out harder than that. Now, Ly'lac, why would a task so easily ignored be a cause for such flippage? Those little eggs of silence will convince me of nothing, so keep them to thyself, lest I gobble them up. Please don't eat my eggs, ma'am. Then thee best behave. Anyway, enough of that. What's new with me is that I am now a fugitive in my own home. So that's happening. Wow, what the hell? Yes, it's quite horrid. I thought you were just grounded. Quite the opposite, ironically. I'm lurking in the belfry, currently biding my time before I can make it back to my recluse hollow. Your sororal shenanigans are always so funnily crazy. Ah, okay, so just like the... Okay, so it's kind of similar to the satyrs, where the satyrs are basically frat housing it. We have sororities of nymphs. So that's, that sounds like a nightmare. Holy crud. Well, I'm glad my suffering can bring you comfort. Have I ever told you your life is like an episode of The Shroud Family? Oh, she's not living in a sorority, but not exactly. The Proud Family? Oh my gosh. Is she Penny? Because I doubt she's Oscar or Trudy. Anyway. Yes. You're kind of like... Yeah, Peonia. Actually, no. More like one of the twins. Or both of them. As one character. I don't think I share any traits with any of those characters. Other than living amongst my sisters. Actually, maybe you guys are more like the Angry Bereavers? Oh gosh. A great scrawl cell. We should watch, by the way. Not really the time for that, Ly'lac. I am Greasel. Possibly be a good comparison. Dude, it's been a while since I've seen anything I Am Weasel related. Dude, that was a strange show. I remember one of my friends when I was in high school, one of my friends told me that when they were younger, their parents didn't allow them to watch any Cartoon Network shows, especially Johnny Bravo. And I was like, they had no qualms with Courage or The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, but they had serious qualms with Johnny Bravo. So I'm like, okay. I'm not gonna ask. Anyway, I have seen that, and if thine implication is that I believe thee to imply, that is extremely disrespectful. Waneheads? Just listing stuff off. How is that even relevant to my life at all? If Pinky and Upper Organon is sent next, I'm going to scream. Narf. I can see thee typing. I'm going to scream so loud. If that is being typed out right now, I'm going to blow my cover. And I'm going to be torn asunder by a fury of League of Embittered, Oversensitive, Embalmaturists. 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 Wait, are her sisters funeral directors? Like, I'm trying to figure out what that word means. I need to look this up. I'm copying and searching right now. And I was right. I was right. Okay, so she lives in a morgue. Interesting. And the fault will be entirely on thee. And still thou'st typed. Speak. I was just gonna say Nymphomaniacs was Kino. What the heck? First of all, saying Kino made me have to pause. That is very... What the heck? Never thought I'd see that phrase get brought up in anything Homestuck related. That's a strange one to see. I don't know why that particular word is strange to see in Homestuck, but it is. But what the heck? Nymphomaniacs? Is that like Animaniacs? Anyway, Ly'lac. My bad. Most insane part of this is that I'm actually going to agree with thee on that one. That one was good. Well, regardless. So what's got them so worked up? I may have resorted to less than scrupulous methods as pertains to the acquisition of thy Morph Day present. You stole it? I reappropriated it. For thee, I must emphasize. Ah, well, thanks for becoming a fugitive for me. I'm outside. I'll go get it right now. Splendid. Also, you gotta teach me that anti-piracy hex you use. It's been effing up these old biddies. It's been effing these old biddies up. If someone else got their claws on that package before it made its way to thee, I'd, well, let's say I'd be quite cross. I shudder to think. Yes, shudder. Well, friend, thou must realize they'd need an external conduit to even attempt such deliriously sick, nasty magics. Oh yeah, I keep meaning to make an order for a new wand. Allow me for knowing smirk, if you would. Consider it allowed. So what'd you get me this year? Oh, Ly'lac. That'd be telling. That is why I'm asking. I left a simple glyph explaining and summarizing the terms and conditions of my gift. A whole instruction manual. What am I getting myself into? Thou wouldst have known already if thee put an end to this puttering. Now go. Rose, this is pretty low, even for you. Terezi's like, dude, your people are so bananas. You examine the package. There is an absurdly large stone tablet nailed to it. Parts of the engraving have been scratched out, and another has been added in script you recognize very well. User's manual for the latch key. This will not hurt you nearly as much as it hurts you. Unknown. Aim, fire, repeat until desired results. Attention, under no circumstances should this be wielded by an acolyte of less than the 9th circle. Side effects may include mild to severe madness ascendance, delusions of intimacy, oral bleeding, existential drift. Oh no, the Joy-Cons. Tendril swelling, an end to history, etc. Consult your local apothecary if effects persist longer than 4 hours. If found, return to those with ambitions towards the stars immediately. I create nothing. Credit to the makers. To my friend Ly'lac of the final applause. Ly'lac, quit your puttering around. Ooh, we got the dual-wielding lightsabers of... No, it matches the symbol. Oh, does she get a symbol? Is that her shirt symbol that she doesn't have on her shirt? That's nice. A little, like, magic wand. It's like both her colors and her friend's color. That's cute. On the aura that's going around it. Mm-hmm. The tides rise with each blushing day and happily make their retreat every night. It's one of those things you've never questioned. For a long time, you felt in your chest an absence you couldn't name, something you were never taught the word for, an answer to a question you never knew to ask. You are known as Ly'lac of the final applause, and you are certain you've never seen or heard of this seemingly legendary wand. And yet, feeling this meaty weight in your hands, you know you've been waiting to receive this gift your entire life. Like high tide has finally come, or maybe low tide. Which one was the good one? Beneath such dreamy weather, it's almost a shame. It feels as though a long day is finally coming to an end. Anyway, back to the computer. Yeah, she's got it on her. She's got the symbol now. She's a symbol kid now. Whoa, this is bizarre. Magnificently powerful, isn't it? I think it's stinging my hand. I think that is normal. A lesser nymph would be shattered by its immense aura. Aura. I said that just a second ago. And how'd you manage to carry it? That's not funny. It looks like... It kind of looks like two little ladies attached at the hip. Like catfish, dogfish. Thank you. This is freaking awesome. Of course. But of course nothing would be... okay. Of course. But of course nothing but the best for my wards. Don't make it weird. I'm not weird. I'm normal and nice. Lol. That surely must stand for lots of like-mindedness. Surely. Ah, dang. Okay, this computer's literally falling apart. Can you do me a favor? There's not much I cannot do. Message TC for me. I cannot do that. Come on, you're being a lame nymph right now. Ugh. It's about the game we wanted to play today. Remember the game? Yes, fine. What is it? Tell him to get started without me, but I'll be around in a bit. I'm waiting on a message to come in first. Okay. Yes, I can do that. You will. Yes, I will. How fortunate for thee that it's such bad luck to not listen to someone's commands on their Morphe day. That's why they call me Lucky Ly'lac. We do not call you that. Okay, computer melting, bye. Test that wand. Test that wand. Get one of the hermit dogs that are like roaming around or something. You look for a suitable target for your newfound armament. Ah, there's nothing here but these sulking crones. The caretaker wouldn't take kindly to obliterating some poor old lady for the sake of target practice. Ly'lac, use wand on Mima. Where is Mima? She's not there. No, you would never. Your precious Mima. Besides, you have no idea what kind of terrible counter-hex it might trigger. Try again. Yep, there's no hermit dogs. You spot a wayward common shallows hag snab. Hag snab? Interesting. Cluelessly unaware of its own impeding demise. The shrub-herb has been swarming with them lately. As a ward, eliminating garden pests is one of the many chores you're entrusted with, and have ultimately been putting off. This return to form will surely please the caretaker, and in ways unfathomable to you. Okay, at least eat the delicious appleberry-scented mollusk. Appleberry? Lylac's like, excuse me? Voice? Shut up? What? Why? You didn't even kill it yet. Eating a living hag's nab off the seafloor is too disgusting even for you. Grill it? How? You are underwater. I am under the water. That was a stupid as F thought you just had. You're just gonna go and blast it to smithereens for no reason like a normal person. I can't have effing anything. Where did that thing even come from? They're under the water now. The high tide came in, I suppose, during when she was blacked out. That's why her machine was in a bubble, because electronics and water don't mix. Where did the snab come from? That's a weird question to think. Almost as insane of a question as where do bubbles come from? Obviously, babies come from the beach right over there. Well, not all of them, but it is a popular burial ground. Everyone knows that a new nymph mothers haul their freshly laid clutch up on the surface and abandon them to their fate, deposited snugly into a hand-dug fry trench. Yeah, they do the whole, sea turtle thing. Lay their eggs on the beach, babies come out from the beach into the water, and then they just live. After they hatch, the young nurslings sort of aimlessly roll down into the ocean proper. In ancient times, they'd be easy pickings for hungry predators and vengeful surface dwellers, or the odd blood witch. But this is a kinder era, at least as far as infant mortality is concerned. Also, there are treaties about this kind of thing now. Considering this is where you ended up, you must have not rolled very far. Okay, we're just gonna leave it on that lore drop right there. Okay, sweet. Cool. What? And there's no news out, so we can't have any of that. So let's see here. So Terezi just doesn't know anything about nymph culture. She's learning this along with us. So are hagsnabs like baby nymphs? Because that's kind of what I'm getting the connection to when you said that, like, where it's like, where'd that thing even come from? It's like, where did the snap come from? Oh wait, almost as insane a question as where do babies come from? Okay, I can read. I swear I can read. So we don't know where the snap came from, but we now know where babies come from. So, okay, and they do the sea turtle thing, so, alright, okay, so. This might be a particularly quick Zatsu because I spent a lot of time yapping, literally the other day. But dude. It's kind of getting crazy. I just read that where it's like, okay. But yeah, man, we got a new, like, shiny freaking wand. We got a new wand, and it looks pretty cool, and I couldn't do freaking AA's voice for anything, dude. Man. Now, how's she gonna get rid of that package? It's still glowing, even though... The package is still glowing, even though it's, like, opened, and the item is taken out. So... At least it was, so... But yay, she got her new symbol shirt. That's so nice. Got her wand, got her symbol, all on the same day. That doesn't happen very often in Homestuck. We don't see when a wild symbol gets put onto a kid's shirt every day. This is like the first instance we have seen. Most kids just usually go to a mall. That's how, that was the lore originally, at least in Hive Swap, at least that was the like lore. I think John Egberts, he bought them off a bootleg, sketchy bootleg website for his like Slimer shirt. But I do remember Joey Claire being like, no, our babysitter brought us to the mall and got like these cool shirts made. And I'm like, so that's where the symbol shirts came from. Don't know what Rose or Jade or Dave's did, like literally Jade's. She lives on an island. I still have no idea how she survived that long. Oh my gosh, but that was a long update, so you might not mind that I don't have much to say in the yapping department in the Zatsu screen. So, yeah. So, I guess I will see you guys all next time for potentially the last update of Beyond Canon for November. They might even go on hiatus until, like, January. They did that last year, right? I think so. That could be good. That could be interesting. I need to like actually start planning what I want to do for birthday celebration stuff. It's not going to be anything like super big. It's not going to be Homestuck centric. It's going to be brain rot centric. Okay? If I can actually get things done. Goodness, I've been like running on like 0 time, dude. It's been insane. Anyway, I will see you guys all next time. Thanks for checking in. Bye.
Hey there. Consider becoming a patron, just like the phenomenal Alexander, Madeline, Ashley, and Mr. Anonymous.